Hello, my name is Trinity and I'm seeking your assistance in testing out my new project, WellBe Proactive Health and Wellbeing app. Your feedback is invaluable for improving its design, so please feel free to share your thoughts openly. Your participation is not an evaluation of you, it's solely aimed at enhancing the app's functionality, and I am here to learn as much as I can, therefore there are no wrong answers. Thank you in advance for your input you're willing to share, and rest assured it will be taken into consideration in the final design. Please note that this is in the prototype stage. Certain functions and animations may not be fully formed, but will be fully addressed in the final design iteration before publication. Thank you for your patience in these matters. Before we proceed, I need your consent. Please take a moment to review the user consent form that we already reviewed. If you're comfortable, we can move forward. Remember, you are free to opt out or pause the session at any time. Are you ready to begin?
I'm ready to begin.
All right. Do you understand the task asked of you located here?
Yes.
Do you have any initial questions?
No.
Do you have a first impression based on the task outlined?
This seems like it's an app that's used for habit tracking.
Okay, thank you. Remember, you are free to opt or pause the session at any time. Are you ready to begin?
Yes.
Okay. In the link provided over here, you'll find a series of tasks to complete within the app. Please feel free to take your time, and as you go through each task, share your impressions and any questions you may have. This evaluation aims to refine the app's design. Once you completed the tasks assigned, we will discuss your experience and gather your feedback. This should take about 30 minutes.
Okay. I don't know how to open up the video player.
Okay, it seems like that is not functioning in this one, so I'll address that in my notes.
Okay. Is the calendar feature like a part of this? This
Yes.
right here?
Mhm.
Okay. That also is not working right this second.
Okay.
But otherwise, I mean, this is clear to me that this is how I would log a new habit or an app. I see that it can outline either mental health, dental care, skin care, muscle care, etc. Or writing in your own habit.
If you want to see what the screen looks like, we can just exit to the other page. It just seems to not be connected right now, but I'll address that.
Okay. Oh yeah, I see. So here, you would hit that and then it would pop this open.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And this is the social feed, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Is this supposed to be the video player?
Yeah, it keeps prompting like the button with the tooth. For some reason, it was just not functioning in the prototype. But I'll make sure that I address that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. As far as like, I think that for the most part, it seems like it's pretty easy because I'm reading these additional questions right here.
Thank you.
How user-friendly was the app? I mean, because again, it is a prototype and it's just kind of you're, you know, in the process of making it all work. It's pretty clear to me like how it should work. So once it does work, I don't really see a way that it would be like confusing or whatever. I think as it stands right now, there's not really a way for me to say what is the most versus least useful, because like it's just in a prototype. What I suspect off of what I'm seeing and what I think would be very helpful for me would be the habit tracking. Like that seems like, and especially if, because you know, most apps it's literally just like, oh, I worked out or whatever, but there's not a place to like do multiples. So I really could see that having multiple spots would be super useful. When do you envision using this app? I think I would typically do it to wrap up my day, because I do my smartwatch has an app that does some of the like health progress stuff, so like tracking my blood pressure and things like that. So I make sure that I do all of my habit stuff at the end of the day. And as far as compared products similar use, I mean, it seems like there's no, again, because it's still so in prototype right now, there's not really a way for me to tell like how similar it would be, but it seems like similar enough to apps that I've used that it was intuitive, but different enough that it would be interesting to use.
Thank you very much for your time and participation. Your input is invaluable in shaping the final product of this app. As a token of personal thanks, a gift pad is going to be provided for your time. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them now, or in a follow-up email. I will be available after the session to answer any questions as they may arise. Any other questions?
No questions for me.
All right, thank you very much.